Hey everyone, just wanted to come on here real quick and talk a little bit about the whole Ryan Upchurch situation that's been going on this week. Two of Kylie Rodney's family members, her father and her grandfather, are taking him to court allegedly. And I only say allegedly because I haven't hit the actual link myself, but a lot of very credible creators have went over the paperwork. I will link a few channels below that are going over the court paperwork so you can go check them out. I'm mostly making this video though to talk about Ryan Upchurch taking the true crime community to task. He is holding their feet to the fire. He is calling people out. He's letting people know where they stand in this community, reminding some creators that they are not detectives, which I feel is important. His message might not be well received by many, but I see where he's coming from, being that he is the #1 true crime creator on this platform. And after all, he has been trained by Special Ops military for the last 7 years.
So you have to realize, look, man, listen, I'm not trying to be a dick. No, I know you're not. I can go over here, and I can pull out a bunch of ISIS memorabilia and brass stars and stuff and bronze stars. Right. You know why? Because I have been being taught and trained by Special Ops military for the past 7 years. I'm not a badass. There's a lot of people that can kick my ass. I'm talking about from here.
Oh, and believe me, that training has definitely paid off.
And to the point. This YouTube account was created June 8th of 2017, and you don't have any fucking videos but internet detectives on it, and you only got 335 subscribers when you're featuring your original channel with 139,000 subscribers. You say the feds are watching. Well, why all of a sudden 13 days ago did you post this video up? Is it because we found out about your private fucking page? So hey, what is leading again, huh?
Hang on a second. What A equals? Yeah, there's math problems.
I want to see what that. I want to look that equation up. It's we wrote so much shit down, dude. All right, that equation was A equals half.
Shit, I'm sorry.
Oh, you good. A equals half base and height. Area, base, and height.
Yeah.
I mean, you could say it's just a meme, but that's just an equation. I have to look that up.
You still need
triangle. That's a triangle. It's just the equation for a triangle. Like.
Oh yeah. But I just wanted to look into it a little bit more. Wait a minute. It is the area of a
the triangle.
Yeah.
While the rest of the lazy true crime community was basically just sitting idle, twiddling their thumbs, Ryan and his crew were putting in the man hours investigating this case.
Oh, there's the tree, yeah.
So if you look at the tree in the background, and what is that, Zav?
Yeah, that's like a beer case.
A box or something.
It's a shoebox. It's a shoebox.
Why would they bring a shoebox?
Probably their weed.
That looks like it looks like a. Oh yeah, let me look at this.
I have no idea.
Bro, is that a gold banquet Coors?
Oh yeah, you might be right.
I could see it in that.
Or a Modelo. There's Modelo.
Modelo, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's exactly what it is.
That's your Spanish party then. That's
how you spell Modelo? Medelo. Or Medelo.
Modello.
Right.
In that edited picture that you had, there was actually an outline, like a white outline.
Yes, thank you. That my Autumn, my one moderator, she noticed that there is. You are so right. It looks like there's an outline of this guy all around him, and that would only be if you like cut him out and like paste him in. You know?
Yeah. Photo, they actually all looked photoshopped.
Gosh, can't get nothing past that crew right there. Panel of true crime geniuses.
You mean there was no attempts and nails broken off for trying to get out the window or anything like that? She just was in the car chilling, just
dead. You know what I mean? And I'm in the medical field as well. So I'm the type of person to where I want to know once everything comes out, the toxicology report or anything like that, when the rigor mortis set in, and if there's any buildup of lactic acid in her body to see if there was a struggle while she was in that car, because all this stuff is going to come into play. Yeah. So I know there's a lot of speculation that can go on as to what happened before. I mean, there was some strange stuff with the tow truck guy and all that. I mean, that was like a weird thing. Like, dude, you seen this girl that had a look in her eye or something like that, and something went right. You couldn't get in the car and be like, yeah, such, I got a car that I was getting ready to take care of. Something really seemed right. I don't know if she's intoxicated. Point is, I don't think she should be driving, nor he. So can y'all get some units out here just kind of check it out? And I don't know why he just happened to skip that. Maybe it was a long night. Maybe he was just like, I see this stuff all the time. But as far as her dying in that car in the water,
what is the rigor mortis thing again?
Rigor mortis is like whenever the body, here the time before all that sets in. So at the same time, though,
I'm not sure if Ryan ever got the actual definition of rigor mortis due to technical difficulties. I mean, it doesn't really matter anyway, because, like, scientific facts don't matter when you're dealing with true crime geniuses like Ryan and his crew. Aside from all the intellectual, mind-blowing content, him and his crew are pretty hands-on as well.
Bruised up from the truckie.
I got all bruised up from the truckie.
Bruised up from the truckie. And then in the other one, she says, I don't know where the Kylie is. All right, if I'm in a car and I'm about to jump out and let this motherfucker go into the water, right? If I'm going to tumble, you tumble with your dominant hand. In MMA, when you're stretching and stuff, you roll, you do your rolls, right? If she was in the driver's seat, was in the car, like it sounds like she was in the car, and you jump out, and you hit the ground, and you know you're going to hit the ground, you hit the ground, and you tumble. Look at where her bruises are, bruh.
All jokes and silly clips aside, because I specifically chose clips that were more kind of ridiculous and lighthearted things to laugh at regarding Ryan in this case. He did say and do some really nasty things, like saying that Kylie Rodney was not real and that her father and her grandfather were actually different people and that they were running a GoFundMe scam. But that's not really what this video is about. A lot of what Ryan has said about the true crime community is absolutely true. Everybody thinks they're detectives, but they're not. But the funny thing is that him and his crew, you know, he's been trained by professionals, so he knows what's going on. And him having a big platform could have been harmful to the case. I'm not sure if he actually caused harm to this case. However, there were people harassed in the process due to him being an irresponsible creator with a large platform. I noticed some people had been saying that Ryan had apologized and he had just made a mistake and he was just really passionate about the case. What had happened was on September 8th, Zav Girl had a live stream and Ryan hopped up on panel. That live stream is now privated. However, Zav Girl did clip where Ryan explains why he thought Kylie Rodney was fake and why he now thinks she's real on September 20th. And the reason why those dates are important is because I think it was literally that night on September 8th that he jumped off of Zav's panel. He went to another panel and started talking about how Kylie wasn't real again. It might have been the next night. I can't really remember, but it was literally within 24 hours.
Now, I want to be the first to say this on Zav's page because everybody's going to go, oh my God, oh my God. I did think the little girl was fake. Do you know why I thought the little girl was fake? Because people who were making the little girl fake were the ones that we were taught, that I personally was talking to. What do you want to do to the main guy who's on the right track? You want to make him look like he's on drugs, he's crazy. Well, someone somewhere took these real pictures of Kylie Rodney, who does exist. I want to say that on Zav's page, does exist.
Thank you.
I thought she did not exist. Here's why. When someone's taking real pictures of a person and editing the real picture to make the real picture look fake, you're going to make people say, oh, she's fake. Go back and look at Check It's videos. Look at the title of the video 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 8 days ago is when I first started saying that. Look at his title. Kylie Rodney, real or fake? Well, if you live there and you know that she's real, why are you insinuating she's fake?
I'll be posting a link in the description so you can watch that clip in its entirety. You would think that Ryan being trained or versed by special ops military for the last 7 years, and being that he's so internet and social media savvy that he would know that obviously Check It TV was clickbaiting. He basically said the same thing with Xanamae. Like, she hasn't done any content on her channel since, this date, so her going out to Prosser Lake is really suspect, when the majority of us in the community were like, well, obviously she lives close to there. She went out there for content for her channel. Big deal. He also couldn't accept the fact that Ronnie Jones was probably just a troll, or probably just, I don't know. I don't feel like Ronnie Jones' story about his cousins being there was true at all. I feel like he was kind of trolling the community. That's my opinion. Anyways, he couldn't get over the fact that Ronnie Jones was possibly a troll, or that Ickedmel and Xanamae came to Ronnie's defense, because that's what people do in these communities when they see somebody being done wrong. But no, it all played into this huge, big corruption scheme that about 500 people were in on. I mean, I get everybody has different opinions, but these people sound ridiculous. There are people that still cover this case every single day and think Ryan Upchurch is some kind of a god regarding this case. The way some of the creators in this community behaved when Ryan was going from panel to panel, like walking on eggshells around him and kissing his ass, hoping he'd come by and, get on panel and spread some of his knowledge. I could barely say that with a straight face. Anyway, some people think that Ryan did this for money or for clout or to help promote his music videos. I don't think Ryan does this for money. I think he has enough money. I don't think that he does it for clout or anything like that, or to promote his music videos, because some people think that because there was an article written about how he puts out music videos in between doing drama. Well, he's obviously going to be putting out music videos because he's a musician, right? I think he does it to feed his ego. Like, he's this rich, trained, educated superstar that we know nothing about, being who he is, and we can't relate to him on any type of level, and, we're way down here, we're slobs, and we're poor people, and he's rich, blah, blah, blah.
Sad, dude. Tell Ryan what? You can't tell me nothing, motherfucker. Only people can tell me something are fucking sitting in here. I ain't calling Tony, motherfucker. I'm famous. What are you talking about? I'm not calling Tony.
I'm going off what I heard on your 18-minute video. And for everybody in the comments, say sorry, fuck you, I ain't saying sorry. I respect this guy. Ain't for nobody. I'm fucking Upchurch, so you can kiss my ass. This is what it is.
Some people say that he's like, he's just a regular guy, he doesn't care about Rich. This isn't about him being famous. Well, he came into Queen Bee's live stream, the one he paneled on, and was calling us slobs and heifers and all kinds. Just, for one, incapable of having an adult discussion. And number two, he kept talking about how rich he was and how, sue me, I don't care, I'm Ryan Upchurch. Some people actually thought he was trolling. I did for a little bit. I felt like he was trolling in some parts of it. But when all was said and done, he spent a lot of time talking about this case and was way too emotionally invested. Like, he, more than one time, went off the rails screaming at people. And that's not what trolls do.
Actually hear him say this.
Okay, so
there are a lot of comments.
Okay, Xanamae, you're wrong. Rose is good. He didn't say this. He said,
Actually hear him say this.
okay, so
there are a lot of comments.
Okay, Xanamae, you're wrong. Rose is good. He didn't say this. He said.
Anyways, I think I'm going to end the video here. I might react to his Kylie Rodney recap. He put out a part 1. I might react to that. I might do another video on another subject. I don't know yet. We'll see. Anyways, I hope y'all liked the video. Love y'all.